Alright guys, good morning. Turn on a light, that kind of helped. So we are in Asheville, North Carolina, in this motel, cheap motel that wasn't really that cheap. I can see you. He's over there getting ready in the bathroom. I don't even know where to begin. What was the last thing you guys saw? Sunset, I think. So we were up at the top of a mountain.
The last thing they saw was the sunset?
Probably. No.
Did you record?
A little bit of Oz. A little bit of Oz, but that's gonna be confusing because it's so dark.
Yeah, they're not gonna get anything that happens.
Okay, so let's start at the sunset. We're at the top of the mountain. We ran onto someone's deck, broke into their little deck area for the sunset.
We didn't break anything. We just entered.
And then my face looks really red right now. Just ignore that. And we went to the very top, saw the sunset, and then we were like, hey, like Oz is just up this hill, let's keep driving. So we went up, parked, got dressed, put on like extra sweatshirts, and then we realized it's a really far walk, so we'll just drive up. So we drove all the way up to the very top, like saw Oz, did the loop, and then went back down, and we're like, where do we want to park? Should we park at the bottom and walk all this? And then we're like, you know what, whatever, let's just park right at the top. So we did, and that was our first mistake. And then so we walked over the ski lifts, and there was a lot of snow up there. That was quite crazy, actually.
It was colder because of the big snow.
And so we crawled under this fence, like barely touched it, just crawled underneath it. So we went under the gate, saw a water fountain, went up to the gazebo, took some pictures, started walking down towards like the main entrance, but then we heard people, so we stopped. There was also like a little car horn, like someone had locked their car, and we saw a car inside the gate. So we're like, oh, maybe someone's getting a tour, even though it's really late at night, but they do random tours here and there. And then so we start to kind of walk back towards the gate we came in when we see another car pull in and we hear some talking over there. And we're like, oh no, like if those first people weren't after us, like these people are here for us. And they have flashlights. So we ran back, ran under the gate, and then
Robert just barely made it under the gate before that flashlight came up. I was like, dude.
I don't know how he didn't see us. Like being a police officer, he should have seen us.
He definitely should have seen us, but you were like just barely seconds before getting behind the train before you were like, I'm like, stop. And then the light went up and I was like, oh dude, if you were still under that gate, it would have been over.
And especially like going in, it took me a while to get under it. Going out, I was just like,
you were like, you like flew under the gate.
Yeah, so we just ducked behind this little thin tree. Like the flashlight hit us in the face. And
you
then
had to duck to even get behind the tree. That tree was so small. Like,
I know.
You were, like, barely
and then
tree.
So the person with the flashlight just kept walking, and then they walked away. So we're like, okay, maybe we got out. I don't want him to catch us hiding. Like I think we should just be walking. So if he sees us, you know, we're just walking by. Like we're not trying to avoid him. But Stiles just wanted to go hide in a tree all night.
Yeah, I'm flight. I will run. Sorry.
So I was like, whatever, like, you know. So we start walking, and then I don't see him for a while. So I'm like, let's just walk down to the car and like just get out of here. So we start walking down towards the car. We still don't see him. He's like way up in the woods now. So we hop in the car, start it, reverse, just down the hill, speeding.
Oh, we were flying.
So we thought we got away. Like we were kind of celebrating a little bit. We're like, whoa, like that was crazy. And
I thought that was the owner.
We just thought it was the owner, you know, coming after us. And so we're driving, and you know, a good like probably not half the way down the hill, but
we didn't even get to the actual like part where we were started.
Oh, we got past that dirt part. It was just past the dirt part though, where we parked and got dressed.
The first time? Did we pass that, dude?
We did, yeah.
I thought we were still so far away.
Because I hit the branch, and then we passed that part, and then I went down one curve, and that's when we started seeing the light.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the car starts chasing us going fast. And like at this point I'm still not really worried because I'm like, you know, it's just the owner. He can't do anything to us.
As soon as he said
and
the
then
lights
I
turn
say
on.
that, and then the blue lights come on. I was like, oh, but he can.
Yeah.
So I pull over in this like little driveway, and then the cop comes out, asks, you know, all the normal stuff, and he's like, what are you guys doing up here? Like that was totally a setup. And then he goes, yeah, we got you on camera in there. So he has me step out, and then he even like puts handcuffs on me.
He literally like get out of the car and then cuffs Robert, and I'm like, yo, this is it. This is done. Robert's getting arrested.
So he handcuffs me and then has me stand by the trunk. And then goes around and takes Stiles out, and Stiles just puts his hands on the car, kind of boring. You know, like,
I'm so upset I wasn't cuffed.
And then so he goes back to his car for a while, and then comes back and asks us a bunch of questions. And then he's like, I don't know what to do. You could go to jail tonight. We could give you a fine, or I could just let you go. Like, I don't know what to do.
We're like, well, you could let us go. You could just let us go.
Yeah, so we answered all his questions, but the one that threw me off was he has like, how did you get here? And so I was like, well, I mean, I used the GPS, but I didn't want to sound rude, so like I kept going with it, and I was like, well, we found the place online, just wanted to check it out, take some pictures. We're on our way to North Carolina. We're in North Carolina.
We're on our way to North Carolina.
We're on our way to Tennessee, just a road trip for the weekend. And
trying to pull the poor college student card so he could not find us.
Yeah, so it's about school. And then, so he ended up just letting us go. He said it's your lucky night.
He called a second cop as well, like another cruiser pulled up, put their lights on, and like came over to his car, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? We stood there in the cold for so long.
Oh, my hands were frozen.
It was like the longest time I had ever been outside.
Mine were in the cuffs, so like I couldn't even pull them into my sleeves. My nose was just running, and I could do nothing about it.
It was like 27 degrees on that mountain. It was so cold. We just sat there like...
There was snow at the top. Anyway, so he let us go.
We could have been arrested.
We drove down. He followed us for probably like half the way, and then turned off. We made it. We just went to like the nearest little parking lot thing, gas station, whatever we could find.
Recalculated.
And just parked to like regroup.
Dude, oh my god, we could have been in jail last night. He also was like, get off my mountain. I'm like, we were trying. Like,
you stopped us.
You stopped us from trying to get the hell out.
My arm is like getting sore. Anyways, last thing. So today we decided, as sad as it is, that we're not going to do the amusement park.
We're on the record, so I really don't want to get caught.
Especially because it's still in North. If it was in Tennessee, I would be like,
if it was in Tennessee, I would have done it.
Let's just do it. But
now we're like on the record.
He definitely made a note, even if we didn't get a ticket or anything, like made a note on our names.
Probably told other authorities in different counties.
We're not going to try the amusement park. We are still going to drive through the town, so we'll stop, at the bottom.
We'll look at it.
But we're going to try to find, like, some houses and, like, other neat little things. Still get some
it's still
cool
super
pictures.
Pretty down here, so we might
and we're going to visit the Smokey Mountain National Forest. So maybe see some bears or something.
Yeah, let's hit a baby bear like you want to.
No, I don't want to hit him. I want to, like...
Last night you were like, I hope I hit a baby bear, and so we can take it
but
home.
Not kill it, just kind of, like, injure it so we have to care for it, and, like, raise it as our own.
Do you have a name for this bear yet?
No.
No, we're just gonna see what
happens. Just name him Baby Bear.
Just name him Baby Bear, okay. Awesome.
Anyway, so yeah, we gotta finish packing. Oh, it looks like you're done.
Yeah, we have half an hour before checkout. He called.
He called?
Yeah, he called, and I was like, oh, what do I do? And so I picked up the phone, and I was like, hello? He was like, are you guys checking out today, or are you, like, staying another night? I'm like, we're checking out. He's like, you have 1 hour. And then hung up, and I was like, okay.
Okay, like, we have an hour.
Like, okay, damn. Thanks.
I think most people here just spend a few hours, not the whole night. So that's why he's like, oh.
He's probably like, get out.
Are you guys staying or going? Let me give you a quick room tour.
Oh, a nasty room tour.
The beds were, like, okay-ish. I always bring my own pillow when I go on a road trip. Walls are kind of peeling. We have an extra third bed in case someone wants to watch.
Ew. I hate that you said it like that.
This thing actually works pretty nice. Heat, cool air. And then the bathroom. That's too loud. So the shower was actually pretty good. The only thing is the nozzle is really low because I'm a tall person. Also my towel, I didn't end up using. I had to use this teeny little face cloth to dry like my whole body because my towel was filled with like these really gross black cigarette burns all over it.
No smoking. Also, I'm just gonna smoke and put it all over this white towel.
And they had to have seen it when they folded it and hung it up on there, like, and knew it wasn't clean, but still gave it to me. Oh, in the window.
The best part of this room. Oh, whoa! That's so bright. Dude, it's like 45 right now. It's climbing.
Crack all the way down. And that's my car.
It's 48 degrees now. It's going to be 65 at 4 o'clock.
That's nice.
How are you feeling this morning? I honestly feel like shit. My head hurts
Your
so
water's
bad.
gonna fall.
No, it's on the edge.
Oh, it looks like it's slanted. It's not.
Oh. Honestly, yeah, literally it's like 1 a.m. and Robert's like, I'm so addicted to soda, I shouldn't be drinking this right now. What is wrong with you?
I didn't drink the whole thing. So
I know, but you're like drinking Pepsi at 1 a.m. and then you're like, I'm going to bed. like that was your bedtime like snack. Like that's so...
I did water before. Like I drank
Oh,
the
so
Pepsi
that's
and
gonna
then chug some water, and I'm like, they'll cancel each other out.
That's so disgusting.
We're in Maggie Valley, right in the Smokey Mountains, and here is the ski lift that would bring you up to the amusement park. Ghost Town Village, Ghost Town in the sky is the park at the top.